Now, we've covered the field. There's other people doing it, so we've got to repeat until we get enough stuff. But right here, you see here, this tree right here and over here. Come around this way. There should be some hidden herbs that a lot of them miss. Well, again, we need the herbs for the arcana. Then we're going to go around the fort. Once we check here for herbs. See, there's so many people out here right now. Typically, right in here, there's a life bloom there. Right here, there is a snail. There's some more stuff out here, but it's all gone. So we're moving straight across, keeping all of these structures to our left, heading right toward these trees here. Coming around. See the dead tree and the tower. Those are your reference points. Generally, there's some here. You'll not be able to get those yet. You're not high enough level. Now we're coming around the backside. Read. Read. Then right around here we should have more herbs. All right. Now you see the tower in the back. We're heading straight that way. We're heading to the back of it. Your marker's the bridge. Coming right back around the other side. You see the fires. You want the head, keep the fire to the left. Right back, we're going to turn. Now we've got the fourth there. We're going to head back this way. Down the hill. And here we are. There's our stag antlers. We're back at the bottom. We run straight across. Up the road. We're back at the top with our life bloom. At this point, we simply wash, rinse, and repeat. We go around the other village and stuff initially every time that we leave the town. But otherwise, we just stay in this area, making this round route and filling our bags. And that's it. I'll be back when I'm done. Our first stop is the Arcana Repository. Your level now should be high enough that you can make strong healing potions. A strong health potion. For this, we need strong alkylist. During our gathering, getting the herbs and stuff, we've collected 317 hyssop. I went and grabbed some water. This will let us make 52 of those. Now we can make our strong health potions. The strong health potions runs different things. Now what we want to do here, because we've got more of these, I want to change to that. Because if I use the others first, then I won't have my secondary ingredients. So we're going to go with that one. We're going to do that, and that will allow us to make more while getting more experience. Well, it won't let me do the lodestone. I thought it was going to let me do the other one, but okay, fine. So that's it on that. We've now gotten that. We can go down through here. Again, we want to, we now know that we need earth motes. Oh, there it goes. It lets me do it now. But it won't let me do the lodestone. Okay. So our water wisp, we can upgrade. Our soul, we can upgrade. We don't want to touch our fire or our our life or our earth. We can do the fire because we'll want to make more health potions later. We want to stack that stuff up. All right, we've visited all of our stations. The only thing we have left to do is the weaving. And this is where we're going to get really started here. We need to have materials done first and sort by XP. First thing we're going to do is grab these. Now we're going to do our linen. Our satin. And there. That puts our harvesting at 151. That puts our, let's have a look here. So we're now level 22. We have the stuff that we picked up, the little training things from mining and so on. We moved our armoring to 35. Our skinning and tracking is at 123. Our riding is about to go up. We're about to feed our mount and get higher riding. Our harvesting is at 151. Our weaving is at 87. Our mining, everything now is basically above the 50 level. We still have to deal with jewel crafting, weaponsmithing, armoring. Alright. Furnishing again is totally secondary. Music and fishing, those three are secondary in our concerns at this time. Once that's done, we're going to go sell all of our stuff that we do not need and get us some of that precious little yellow Monet. Remember, we do not want to get rid of our tannins, armor, any of that. We're looking at leathers. We're looking at our silk, satins, things like that we just created. And that does that. So once we're done with that, now we can start rebuilding our gear and so on for our level 20 status. We're only at a level 30. We're going to get 3 of those. Good. The next thing we want to look at is gathering tools. We need 1 of each. Our first one's going to be a sickle. Then we will see, a steel sickle is level 20. So we're now in the steel range. And what we need to look for is something that's going to speed our gathering and give us Azoth drops. So what we're looking at here is we're looking for a few different ones. For our sickle, we're looking for Azoth attuned. So if we get Azoth, we get 3% more. Azoth extraction, 30% chance to extract. And harvesting efficiency. Out of these 3, these 2 are the most important, in my opinion. So we're going to go with those. We're going to tell it can afford, can use, can afford. We're going to tell it to apply. And now we've got these. We've only got 1 page. So at this point, for me personally, I look at starting extracting Azoth because we're going to be needing those for the jumps and for doing our armoring and other stuff later. And our harvesting speed. If we're able to harvest it faster, we're able to get more stuff and move on. Can use, can afford, bam. We've got 1 page. Now all of these say iron harvesting sickle. That's a 7.4 while harvesting. I don't need that. Heal, I don't need that. I don't need that. Extraction. Haste. That one we could work on. So at this point, we have now got ourselves a Azoth extraction and logging experience. They had nothing to speed it up. We have mining speed and Azoth. We've still got our original Old Master skinning knife. And we've got Azoth extraction and haste. So this will speed us up moving between them. This will speed up our mining speed. And this will give us additional experience. It's all that was available, so that's what we deal with. All right. Next, we're going to put that on. We're going to call our mount. We're going to feed our mount. And there we go. Now we've got a new pendant. Which we can add there. Bingo, we're good to go. And that completes this aspect. And we move on to the next part, which most people find more of interest.